Hi guys. So today I wanted to address a question that I got from a viewer in my last video. And the question goes, can you please talk about leafy vegetables and vegetables in general? I don't always want to eat fruit, and I find I feel better when I drink green smoothies and eat salads and steamed or baked vegetables with a bit of brown rice. But I know Dr. Morse is not a big fan of veggies. Would like to know your thoughts. Okay, so upon hearing that, you said that you feel better when you drink green smoothies and you eat the salads and the heavier foods. So a reason for that could be because they slow down your detox. So when it comes to raw foods, there are two categories. There are fruits and there are green leafy vegetables. The most healing ones out of the two are the fruits. Why? Because they're hydrating and because they're astringent. So fruits are the mucus pullers out of the two categories. Vegetables fall under the categories of being more of like the builders of the body, the strengtheners of the body. They have more protein than fruits do, so a lot of bodybuilders, raw vegan bodybuilders, people that want to gain muscle, build muscle, they focus more on the greens side. People that want to heal and detox, they find more success with sticking with a largely predominantly fruit diet. So that could be a reason why you feel better. Also, I wanted to touch on the topic of detox in general. I posted on Instagram today about this. Detox in general should never be linear. It shouldn't be like I'm going to do 100% fruits all the time for the rest of my life. That's really, really tough to do. It's really difficult. And even long-term fruitarians, people that only eat fruits exclusively, they don't do it for long term. Like, they don't do it for the rest of their lives. Even Dr. Morse himself, he stated that he could only be, he was only raw vegan for, like 10 years, I think he said. So eventually the body does seek balance. So detoxification is not just a one-way road. It's not like getting from point A to point B in a straight line. You're gonna have a lot of ups and downs and twists and turns until you reach your destination of completely healing your body. So I found in my healing journey, I haven't been 100% raw. No. I've been mostly raw, high fruits, definitely high fruits. Always eating fruit for breakfast, fruit for lunch every single day. And for dinner, I usually have something heavier. So I'll have a salad, or I'll have steamed vegetables, or some type of grain. Now, that's during periods when I'm not detoxing. When I am detoxing, I do take it seriously. So I'll go through periods of eating only fruit, so weeks of eating only fruit, or I'll go weeks eating only one type of fruit. So I'll do a grape fast, or I'll do a juice fast, and I find that during that time, I do expel a lot of acids, a lot of mucus, but then there comes a certain point where my body is telling me like, okay, it's time to take a break from the detox. It's time to start rebuilding again. So that's what detox is about. Detox is about cleansing and then rebuilding, cleansing and then rebuilding. You go through waxing and waning. You go through ups and downs. So you have to think of it in terms of not rushing things. This is more of like, I would say, a lifestyle change. Because to tell you the truth, once you enter the raw foods, once you embrace them, once you start eating predominantly raw foods and you really start detoxing and cleansing your body, you can't really ever go back to eating exactly the way you used to. The body will reject it. It's tough. So for me and for my fiance, he told me a story the other day. He said, well, he told this story to someone else. I heard it many times before. But he said that one night when he was working at Whole Foods, a friend of his that works there, he offered him some chips. So he was like, okay, sure. It was one of those Stacy's pita chips. So he took it thinking that it was vegan. But then after the first bite of the chip, he noticed that his mouth started feeling weird, and he turned to his friend and said, dude, this is not vegan. He's like, what? Are you sure? And then he's like, what are the ingredients in these chips? And then the friend turned it over and he was like, oh, well, it's a Parmesan pita. And he's like, what? Parmesan is dairy. So what happened after that was, my fiance, he said that his mouth was really peeling, his tongue was peeling, and he had to go to the bathroom and vomit. So that's just an example of how the really bad foods, mucus forming foods, are rejected by your body. So yeah, it's amazing. So, like for me, I'll go through periods where I'll eat more cooked food or vegetables or greens or salads than other periods. So I'll even go as far as eating vegan junk food, I guess you can say. I'll sometimes, once a month, I'll go to my favorite vegan restaurant and have vegan Chinese. I always keep it vegan because I can't go back to eating meat or dairy or eggs. I just can't. Within the first month of my detox journey, like a year and a half ago, I had a slip up and I had some spinach and artichoke dip that had cheese in it, and it just hit me like a brick wall, and I said, nope, never again, can never do it again. So same thing with the raw foods. I've gone through weeks where I've eaten only fruits, and the same day that I ate a salad with avocados and olives and the works, peppers, tomatoes, everything, I just felt sluggish. I felt dead inside. So the body becomes really fine-tuned and used to the fruits. I hope that answered your question though. Yeah. Veggies. And it makes sense because vegetables and greens, like the grasses, they're made for herbivores. And we are frugivores. We're frugivores. We look like the apes. We look like monkeys. We have the same hands as they do. We have the same teeth as they do. The same insides, the same digestive system. Herbivores, on the other hand, they have hooves. They don't have fingers for picking fruit. They have really flat teeth for grinding on the grass. And they also have multiple stomachs. They have 4 stomachs. They have an extremely long GI tract, And they need this to be able to digest the vegetables and the greens because they're really hard to digest. And humans are naturally raw foodists. They can get away with eating greens and even small amounts of nuts and seeds, but after you reach fruitarian levels, it's pretty hard to eat the way you used to. And I think that's why people say that vegans get sick, or some vegans, when someone goes vegan and they're vegan for a few months and they fall off the bandwagon because they say, oh well, I got sick, it wasn't working for me, I was losing my hair, whatever the reason is, it's because these people didn't detox. Vegans usually up their greens and up the grains and up the potatoes and the starches and all of the wrong foods that aren't going to heal their bodies. So I always say to someone, if they want to go vegan, spend the first few months detoxing your body. After that, you'll pretty much easily be vegan for life. You'll be forced to be vegan because you can't go back to dairy, you can't go back to meat. It's too tough on your body. Your body will let you know. So yeah, that's my little spiel. I really wish I could edit these videos, but I am waiting on a laptop to purchase so that I can have good editing software, because right now I do not have any editing software, so these videos are completely raw and uncut. So yeah, okay, this has been a nice little chat, and I will see you guys in my next video. Please give this a like if you liked the information that I shared, and please comment down below anything else that you wish for me to discuss, or any other topic, or if you want to ask about my experiences with helping my clients heal certain things, you're welcome to do that. Okay, love you guys. Bye.